I'm picking up on a very hot and cold energy from someone today. I feel that this is a person you are connected to in some type of a romantic sense, because I'm definitely feeling a lot of back and forth sacral chakra energy. It seems as though there is a great deal of physical attraction on both sides, but also a really deep emotional attraction between the two of you as well. The strange thing about the connection coming through today is it seems to be moving very fast, and yet at the same time, it seems to be stop and go. So the kind of energy I'm getting is something that moves very, very fast and then stops all of a sudden and then picks up and starts moving very fast again. And it's just a very interesting energy. So I know this will only resonate with a group of people here, but for whoever this is for, I do want to share with you some insight and hopefully clarify some things for you about how this person is really feeling, because it feels that whoever is being hot and cold here, it's really confusing the other, and specifically because both of you can feel this immense amount of pull towards each other, this immense amount of physical attraction, of emotional attraction as well. Again, it's not just physical between you and this person. However, the energy keeps stopping. So we're going to be getting more into the details on what could be going on between the two of you. But first, if you are new to my channel, then welcome. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. If you are new to the channel and you would like to receive a specific message, I do recommend subscribing to the channel and liking the video, because those two actions do allow me to pick up on your energy more easily. Now, right away, with the attachment card in the reverse position and the indecision card upright, okay, the first thing I'm hearing is things moved very fast between the two of you in the beginning, particularly around your meeting. The word that's really coming through is magnetic. The two of you were magnetically pulled together. I'm getting chills all over. And sometimes when I get chills like that, it can also speak to the fact that this might be a spiritual connection. So wow, the two of you in a sense really have it all, because you have the emotional bond, the mental bond. I'm hearing that you have good banter or conversation, that your senses of humor may be very aligned. In fact, the masculine here really admires the feminine's sense of humor. Of course, those labels, masculine and feminine, are not connected to gender, so take those as they resonate with you. I'm getting something about trees. So trees could be a symbolism for someone, but also my spirit guides are showing me like how old, how ancient the tree is. And so, wow, this tells me that the two of you might actually have a really long spiritual history together. I said there may have been a soul bond here, but it feels like you've actually lived many lives together. And they're showing me that on the outside, you can see how beautiful the tree is, but hidden inside of the stump of the tree, if you were to cut the tree down and then look at all the rings, you could see just how old the tree is, but you might not know just by looking at it how old it is, and yet you still admire its beauty. I know this is such a complex metaphor, but for someone listening here, it feels like you and this person's connection is like that tree, where on the surface in 3D, it's very beautiful, it's nice to look at, you have this wonderful 3D connection, but invisibly, meaning unconsciously to your physical human selves, you also have this really long and rich and ancient soul history together as well. And in fact, I'm getting that number 8, which turned on its side, can also be the infinity symbol. I feel like the number 888 might be connected to your connection in some way, but also this can symbol both eternity, meaning your connection is very eternal, if you two were to separate in this life, and by the way, I think you both know this, you'd always find your way back together again and again and again, because you are essentially quantum entangled in that infinity loop together. You have this very eternal, never-ending bond. And if you were to stop talking and start talking again, which may have even happened in the past, you would instantly pick back up right where you left off, because at a soul level, there really is no leaving off between you and this person. I feel that because of this long, rich, deep soul history, when you met, things moved very fast, and in fact, I feel they may have moved so quickly that one of you got afraid. I'm picking up that it's possible one of you may have been romantically attached to someone else at the point of your meeting. So you may not have been in a relationship with someone else, or there may have been a relationship, but it just feels like someone was either hurt romantically by their past, or still investing a lot of emotional energy in someone from their past, whether it was someone that they were still dating, still connected to, or just feeding a lot of energy with their thoughts. And it feels like there's a lot of sadness and heaviness around this. In fact, I'm getting that both of you may have actually gone through a really bad heartbreak prior to meeting each other, and one of you at least may have still been somewhat romantically connected in with someone else. Again, this may not have been a relationship. It just feels like there is something somewhat that was active and painful romantically in someone's energy here, affecting the sacral chakra, affecting your ability to build. It's almost like the pain that you experienced from this past heartbreak, or potentially even this other person you were romantically connected with, even if it wasn't a relationship. Regardless, it feels like this was actually blocking whoever I'm speaking to here, whether it's you or the person you're connected with. It was blocking them from forming truly intimate, open, new connections. It's like I'm definitely picking up on someone that was very, very closed off to the idea of new love when the two of you met, and yet your connection was so palpable and so strongly spiritual and magnetic that in spite of those walls and that wounding, even the person here that was carrying around a lot of hurt or heartbreak, or was otherwise romantically attached, couldn't help but feel the pull. It's like the two of you were drawn together. It was inevitable because it was part of your soul contract. In fact, prior to meeting this person, you may have sensed that something big was about to happen, or you were about to meet someone. And you may have felt crazy for feeling that way. Now, for some of you, I could be speaking out into the future. So this might not be someone that you've met yet in the physical world, but someone that you've sensed spiritually and energetically. So keep that in mind as well. With the Sun card reversed and Blossoming Abundance in the reverse position, it feels that someone here was struggling to step into a new beginning fully with the other because of still trying to hold on to something from their past that's coming up as like a thorn, something that causes you a lot of pain to hold on to. It's like I see someone just holding on to this thorn, but their hand is injured, their hand is bleeding. It's so hard for them to let go of this thing that is essentially hurting them, that's causing them pain. And I feel this being either a romantic relationship someone may have been in or involved in that was causing them a lot of hurt, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of emotional pain. Or this could have been past pain that they continue to relive and therefore keep active in their vibration. But regardless, it feels like even though you were magnetically pulled together and things moved very fast in the beginning, I got the name Timothy for someone, but someone was very, very afraid to fully start again, to start fresh. Someone's definitely carrying around a lot of wounding around trust, what they might call trust issues here because of their own past pain. I'm hearing someone felt that they could only trust themselves. And yet I met you and it was impossible not to trust you, because with Magician and the Mirror, we are so similar. We're almost like mirror reflections of each other. I feel like you and this person have a lot of mirrored energy. this person may have immediately felt almost like an old friend or a family member, or someone you'd known. You probably got a lot of deja vu feelings around meeting this person because there is so much mirroring in your energetic fields, which again could indicate a twin flame connection, although only you will know this for sure. So I want to know more about how this person really feels about you. So with anxiety reversed, I feel that this may be a person that has a tendency at times to drift into the negative with their thoughts, but when they met you, you broke them out of that loop. I feel like you bring this person so much peace and so much happiness, and you make them want to better themselves. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy from this person, which means many of you listening will connect here as a divine feminine. And what I'm getting is this person felt prior to meeting you that they were really stuck in a loop and really trapped in their own head too, with the thinking man upright. They may have really not believed in spiritual connections or even in love. This may have been someone who considered themselves to be very logical. This feels like a very intellectual person as well. But this really also kept them in a loop that was somewhat lower vibrational. It feels like although this person has a very generous and compassionate heart, that they were so logical and again carrying around some of this wounding that they really kept themselves kind of stuck in their own mind, especially when it came to love. I feel that this person is the type of person who may have had offers in the past from other feminines, but they were always super hesitant and never really wanted to take a risk or put themselves out there. I feel like this person has a lot of fear of being hurt or being rejected. Again, they may have had one love situation in the past where they were hurt or rejected or heartbroken by someone, and they may have carried around that wounding that caused them to believe, honestly, before this masculine met you, divine feminine, they believed that they would be alone forever. This person never really thought that they would put themselves out there again, even though it was their heart's deepest desire to find their person and connect with their person. And when they did meet you, it was like a wish come true. I have to tell you, we're also getting the yin yang card. So this and the magician and the mirror are the number 1 and number 2 twin flame cards in this deck. So this is really giving a strong twin flame energy for some of you. Now, with man holding a heart upright, I feel like instantaneously, it's like this person's soul just wanted to give you their whole heart. And that's where things were moving very, very fast in the beginning. And yet I'm hearing that their old patterns caught up with them, or their old unhealed wounding may have caught up to them. And this may have been why you experienced some of that hot and cold energy with this person later on, or maybe why you are still experiencing this. So why does this person go hot and cold? Well, clearly with happy family in the upright position, I see this person daydreaming about a future with you, really desiring to be with you. And with adjacent possibilities reversed, this masculine has their eye on no one else. That to them, it's almost like they're blind. I see them walking around the store or being out public places and quite literally being blind to absolutely anyone besides you. It feels like they are completely disinterested in any other potential option, because with storm warning reversed, they see you as the one who brings them peace, who calls them back home to themselves. However, with the deceit card in the upright position, I heard from this card not so much lying as inconsistency. This person might come off to you as being unreliable or inconsistent because of this kind of hot and cold energy. So let's see what this card says. Okay, so what the divine here wants you to know with the world card reversed is that when this person seems inconsistent, it's not because they are not wanting to be with you or commit to you, because in their heart and soul, I already feel this very strong commitment. Again, there's no interest in anyone else here. And a lot of daydreaming going on as well in this person's mind about a future with you. And yet, in the physical 3D world, this person is afraid of the way energetically connecting with you is causing them to expand. I feel that in general, this might be someone who really fears change. This may be someone who still lives in the same town or the same place they grew up in, who has kept a lot of things about their life the same because they are afraid to change. But with indecision upright, I feel that meeting you has pushed this person to needing to make choices and decisions about moving forward their life. And what's pulling them through these choices and decisions is this focus on you, which they see you with the Goddess of the Moon card upright as this empowered, beautiful, radiant, goddess-like energy. It's interesting too, because I feel that part of how you recognize this person is when you're with them, you feel really empowered. You feel that spiritual power. You feel connected in with that intuition, with that goddess energy. And that might be part of what drew you, Divine Feminine, so strongly to this masculine is they really assist you in standing in your power. They encourage you to remain activated in that power and confidence. And they really do admire you when you're standing in your power. They don't feel threatened by it at all. They really see it as one of your most positive traits or characteristics. However, it feels like this person's physical 3D life is a bit unstable right now, again, because they are going through this massive, I'm hearing, process of renovation. This might literally be home renovation, but mostly I'm hearing this metaphorically, like a soul renovation, a spiritual renovation. Their life is under construction, so to speak. And because they admire you so much, Divine Feminine, they don't want to weigh you down or be a burden on you or pull you down into some of the chaos going on right now in their physical 3D life. So what I'm strongly getting from this person is that whenever they're feeling like their life is chaotic or they're being pushed to make these decisions to figure things out in their life, they might pull back from you, or from your perspective, go cold and show up as this hot and cold energy. But again, this isn't because of not having feelings towards you. It's about them admiring you and your power so much and not wanting to burden you with some of the things that they need to figure out for themselves in their own life. So I am going to reshuffle and pull a few more messages from this person. But first, I do want to let you know that I've created a really powerful tool that you can use to clear out any energy blocks around love, relationship, connection, both within yourself and also, if you desire to do so, you can use this to clear love blockages between yourself and this person as well. And this is my love magnetism subliminal meditation. This subliminal has unconscious affirmations infused into it that are targeted to all of these 7 chakra centers in the energy body, designed to uproot any limiting beliefs you might be holding around love or relationships, to entirely remagnetize your energy field to become highly magnetic for love, positive attention, affection, admiration, both in your life generally, and also, again, it can be used in connection with visualization exercises to clear out any love blocks between you and this person and manifest more positive 3D connection between the two of you as well. So this subliminal comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. And as you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence, happiness, anxiety relief, for love, relationships, energy clearing, money, business success, and so much more. And when you create a free 7-day trial account on my website, you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free. So the link to the Love Magnetism Subliminal is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. So a few final beautiful messages from this person. We first have the Caring Connections card in the upright position and the Happy Family card. And I feel that This happy family card sitting on the crown chakra, the most spiritual energy center, tells me that there is some kind of futuristic reunion that is already in place as both of you align with your highest timeline, especially if this is a twin flame or a very high-level soulmate situation. It feels like there is already a reunion available and accessible to each of you as you do your healing work and really align with that highest version of yourselves. It feels like you most effortlessly connect with each other when you are both learning to stand fully in your power and confidence. We also have caring connections, which represents very harmonized, balanced, reciprocated connection. And I feel that is what this masculine is working on himself in order to be able to provide you with. I feel that he wants to be an emotional provider, to be able to provide love, security, stability, a balanced connection that he really feels you deserve. But with the Hanged Man card, at the moment, he's very much in this transitional period into that. He's in the process of bettering himself to become that. Now, with the Temperance card and the Empress in the reverse position, yeah, I do feel that this masculine is coming up as that Empress reversed energy, meaning struggling to feel worthy of your Empress energy and power because he himself is still feeling a bit insecure, feeling like he's lacking some confidence within himself. And with the Two of Coins reversed, there's really strong potential for a beautiful, solid partnership between the two of you. But it's going to really require this person to balance themselves out. And again, through the process of this balancing happening within them, they might come off as hot and cold in the physical world. But I see that your guides, Divine Feminine, are really guiding you to stay in this temperance energy, this place of balance and peace and empowerment within yourself, to not allow yourself to become pulled down into anything that this person might be working through in themselves, to not allow yourself to become discouraged or to give away any of your power whenever you do feel this person pulling away, but to trust the process here, to trust your own worth and value, and to know that, again, with the happy family sitting on the crown chakra, you and this person are very much spiritually connected, and your coming together harmoniously in the physical world seems to hinge on each of you finding and stabilizing that balance within yourselves. So, wow, this is a really beautiful connection you're dealing with, whoever I'm channeling here. And if this reading was for you, then I hope it reached you. And if so, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. You can also subscribe to this channel for future reading videos and follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. The link to the Love Magnetism Subliminal Meditation is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Otherwise, I am sending you so much love, wishing you a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.